Okay, so I did have the intent to take the day off, but there are just so many stories. I hurt myself, but that doesn't mean that I can't get in front of my phone. I can read perfectly fine. Okay, so this man goes to Reddit yesterday and he says, "Why is life so unfair?" I started reading this post and my face was like gobsmacked, like, how dare you? How dare you? Okay, let's read this. He's 27. He says, "I ended my 3 year relationship with my sweetheart. She's 21 because I felt like I wanted out and date around. She was everything I ever wanted in a woman: sweet, caring, attentive, fun to be around, very beautiful when she wanted to be, fulfilled my every wildest fantasy in bed, and actively pushed me to be a better person." Let's go back to the top. He ended the 3 year. Okay, so he's the one that broke up with her after being all of this. Okay, just keep that in mind. Her only fault would be that she tended to need a lot of reassurance and attention, which I was terrible at giving. I also never communicated properly when issues would arise. So to me, that's almost a fault of my own, not hers. Meanwhile, I've ignored her, sometimes been unnecessarily rude on impulse, didn't consider her feelings, didn't listen, lazy, had nothing going on for me, but still mostly a sweet and caring guy. Ugh. We've broken up a few times for my issues. She took me back, but now she seems done with me and won't respond to any contact. Nearly 2 months later, I'm filled with regrets and a million questions in my head. Good Lord. How could I betray my best relationship and greatest love of my life? Why was I thinking about girls that wouldn't give me the time of day while I had the perfect girl that would do anything for me right next to me? How could I hurt her so much while claiming that I love her? How did I even deserve her love? Do we still stand a chance when she's not willing to talk anymore? Or should I move on and try to learn from it? And most importantly, what is wrong with me that I can't, that it I'm sorry, what is wrong with me that it even got to this point, and how can I actually fix myself? Because I have no idea, and no one in my life can help me, not even my therapist. I'm desperate and just wish I had some guidance. So let's remember, he says of himself, remember, he's the one that broke up with her, but he says, "I've ignored her, sometimes been unnecessarily rude on impulse, didn't consider her feelings, didn't listen, lazy, had nothing going for me, but still mostly a sweet and caring guy." It sounds like this dude just needs a life rehab, a life do over, because what the F? What the F? Yeah, you blew it, dude, and I don't think that there's any coming back from this. And yes, towards the bottom, where he says that he probably should just work on, yes, just work on yourself because you blew it with a girl that was sweet, caring, attentive, fun to be around, very beautiful when she wanted to be, fulfilled my my wildest fantasy in bed, and actively pushed me to be a better person. But you broke up with her. Yeah, you deserve to have this ruminate in your head forever. I really believe that the red pillars have these dudes thinking that their next greatest relationship is the one over there that they're not currently in. So they are literally blowing up their own relationships. And why? I don't get it. Okay, so some of the comments. This person says, "Dude, I don't want to, state the obvious here, but you literally just listed every shitty thing that you did and still have the audacity to call yourself a mostly sweet and caring guy." Seriously? Yeah, that's how I was looking at him too. And also to say to me, that's almost a fault of my own, not hers. Bro, of course that's your fault. Not almost, but entirely. Absolutely. And then this person said, "I was like, at least he's aware, but immediately took it back. Dude isn't even close to getting it." And then the OP weighs in. He says, "Maybe because I'm not generally a bad person and I do try to be kind, but I have trouble connecting with people and have become quite jaded over the years from being too naive. I'm just too kind. I'm just too caring." And then this person quoted where he said, "Very beautiful when she wanted to be," and then responded with, "You are a bad person." So towards the middle, it says, "You're not a good person, like at all." And then the bottom person says, "When you choose to mistreat someone who loves you, it makes you a malicious person. You are a bad person, And if you genuinely care to be the best version of yourself, then self reflect and choose to grow. As it stands, and this is entirely based on what you reported on yourself, you are currently a self-centered, immature, malicious person. Please don't get into another relationship until you are ready to show empathy, love, and kindness to those willing to put up with you. And then Churchy Baby says, your whole post, you admit she did everything and you did the bare minimum. You also talk about her like crap, even now, beautiful when she wanted to be. So, not that she was beautiful, you had to add that part in. You didn't deserve her, and she's finally realized that. And then someone else letting him know that he's a bad person. We are in a season of these people having to face the consequences of their actions, and I am here for it. That's why I had to come over and make this video despite being injured. All right. Anyways, jump in. Let me know what you think about this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Okay, so this was originally posted in the Uber Eats subreddit. Someone cross posted it in my Bourbon Bougie subreddit. An Uber driver canceled her Plan B order and asked her to reconsider. Why are these people so audacious and in folks' business? Why not just do your job? It, from the title alone, I would be on a campaign to get this driver banned, and he would know it from my text messages if he were to do this. But she posted a screenshot of the text message. He said, "Hi, blanked out name. Thank you for the tip. Not sure how much it was, but the total OC the order was $17 and the average is around $6. Although I am grateful, I cannot accept and deliver this knowing what it will do, I suppose. The app will reassign you a new driver within the next few minutes. Hope you reconsider. God bless. Stay out of my business, Uber driver. It is none of your business to, yeah, talking about hope you reconsider. You gonna reconsider getting in people's business, because I would take this text and I would be messaging all of Uber, all of the customer service up and down the board. She just simply responded with, I have no idea what that means, but okay. So the caption that she put on this post was, okay, so where do I start? Basically, I needed to order a Plan B on the fly. Stuff happens. It was pouring outside and I had other stuff to get done. So I figured I'd just use Uber Eats, because why not? The option's there. This guy accepts the order and he's on the bike. So it took him about 40 minutes just to get to the CVS. Then he sits outside the CVS for an additional 30 minutes before sending me this message. Am I crazy? Or is he telling me he won't deliver the pill knowing what it would do and asking me to reconsider? And I don't even know what he's talking about with the order total. The total was $60 for that one little pill, and I tipped $10, even though the CVS is super close by. She says, I'm kind of embarrassed and also a little upset. Not really sure what to do. He hasn't even canceled the order yet. So you know what to do. Like I said earlier, yeah, we texting everybody. We emailing everybody. This person says, are you sure you didn't order from Uber Preach? Exactly. These people really think that they are supposed to get in folks' business. All right. This person says people are against Plan B. What the F is literally for the first 48 hours. There ain't nothing there. Dumb Fs. This person says ask him for his name and address so you can send him all your medical bills and adoption papers, since he wants to take responsibility for your life and decisions anyways. Absolutely not. We're not doing that because we're not having a baby. We're just not going to do that. This person says, I'm willing to bet he doesn't know what it'll do at all. I bet he'd deliver condoms though. This person said, only sheepskin condoms because the Lamb of Jesus or something. They're good for a ramming. Exactly. This is what I would say right here. Get him flagged with Uber Eats, go to help, and then help with an order, and then safety. Report a safety incident involving a delivery person. Fill out the form, quote his text, simply say you were a little creeped out and embarrassed by his unsolicited medical advice and religious chastisement. And then this next person said, I would make it my mission to get him canned. Absolutely. The same with me. I'm sorry. I am so tired of these Christo fascist people thinking that they have the right to impose their beliefs. If you're going to work, go to work. We don't need you people like preaching Just live your life how you want to. I'm going to end it there. I'm going to end it there. This one needed to be reported on. And for any of y'all that are out here trying to get your stuff delivered and someone starts preaching and teaching, we send in text messages, we send in emails. We're reporting to customer service. Like, comment, share. This is another man feeling the consequences of his action. And he's posted in the True Off My Chest subreddit. He said, I haven't had a good night's sleep in a whole year since I cheated on my wife. They're both 40. He says, I cheated on my wife and she found out about it. She wanted a divorce at first, but I begged her to stay. She is the love of my life and I can't live without her. I cheated on her because I was selfish and so stupid. After a few months of therapy and counseling, she took me back, but she said that cheating was an achievement. I wasn't someone special to find someone to sleep with me, and the girl wasn't special for stealing a married man. She will prove that to me. She will cheat on me, and I will never find out if she didn't want me to. Okay. It could come when I am at my happiest and most smug self. Anytime she would be late at work or have a girls' night out or visit her mother or take an extra long workout session at the gym, every time I see her smile and content, I will never know why. Anytime I touched her, I would never know who touched her before me. Every time she turned me down, I wouldn't know if it was because she was really tired or just satisfied. I will never know how, when, or where. I will never know with whom. Maybe someone very random, older, younger, more handsome, maybe someone close to me, that, or I could just leave her. He says, I haven't had a good night's sleep since she told me this. I know I deserve this, but I just can't stop hurting like I'm losing my mind soon because of this pain. When you are thinking about cheating, you should just get a divorce, just break up, because this is clearly over. She's she is in his head now. She has left that relationship. She's gone. Now she's just messing with him. So this person says this is actually extremely common. When you break someone as bad as you broke your wife, she wants revenge. She wants you to feel what she's feeling. So she may never cheat on you, or she might. This is what you did to this relationship. There's a good chance you'll never get to where you once were. This is your punishment. You can either stick it out and hope for the best, or leave now and give yourself both a chance at happiness. And then the OP says, yeah, that's what my therapist said about it being common. So this next person says, she's being incredibly petty, but I honestly can't blame her. You did what you did, and living your life in a state of the exact same constant discombobulation you put her in seems fair. I don't even know if she's being petty. Petty would y'all waiting. Is this petty? I don't think that this is petty. This is real. She could do what she wants, and she let him know. I don't think that that's petty. But y'all weigh in. My baseline is kind of petty, so I don't see that as petty. This person says, or she needs assurance that whatever she does, whatever she goes through, you will never ever leave her or not support her, that you're in it forever. I was her. That happened 6 years in our relationship, and it's now been 8 years since, and we have a 1.5 year old, and we are each other's partners, mirror, comfort, sounding board, and punching bag. All that is beautiful and not so. People are complex human and make mistakes. One day our parents will leave, and so will their unconditional love. This is what we're looking for, and this is where the trust comes from. Love her every day. It is hard to stay, and you could have left. Love her loud. And this person says, OP, I hope she gets the greatest mind numbing, out of body orgasm she has ever had and feels 100 times better than she ever did with you. Okay, this person said she didn't stay because she forgave you. She stayed to punish you. She's putting you in the same position you put her in, never being able to trust your spouse. This is this is a hell of your own making. You cheated. You begged her to stay. You have chosen to live your life in paranoia. So now you have to decide if living a marriage fueled by mistrust and revenge is worth it. Frankly, it sounds miserable for both of you. You should have just gone your separate ways. Absolutely. Stop cheating. We, dudes, people, stop cheating. We're in 2024, and this is the age, this is the era of FAFO. We are in the era of finding out. They are finding out. And women are not just like doing everything to keep a man and just like apologizing for you stepping out. No, women are like, I bet you want to go out and have community ping. I bet. This is what's happening. People, this woman, not petty. This is what he deserves. But this is me talking, and my red line is cheating. So that's why I feel the way I feel. Y'all can let me know how you feel about this. But cheating is my red line. So that's my baseline. That's where this opinion and interpretation is coming from. Y'all weigh in. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.